create the 4 diaries by folding these sheets of paper in half twice. These diaries contain clues and ideas to guide the kids through all the 3 challenges, and they're also an amazing talking point to get teamwork going and help the kids have a lot of fun. The kids don't have to glue them and make them nice like this. The first challenge to solve is the Rosetta Stone. To do this, they will cut out the small pieces of rock on the left-hand side, and they will align with letters to make A equals this, B equals that style puzzle. It's worthwhile them gluing the pieces in place so that they don't get lost, because as you can see, I equals R, feathers equals Y, so that helps them align them in the correct spots. By doing this now, they can translate this top message here, which is a quote from King Tutankhamun. To solve the alignment puzzle, they will need to cut out the 4 little stones at the bottom of the page and use the data in the diaries to put them in the correct locations, and then rotate them to form a pathway with a snake's body, which will give you a sequence of 4 numbers. Now that 4-digit code can be used and given to you as the answer to the challenge, or if you've got a lockbox or padlock, it can be set as the combination. Once the kids give you the correct answer, it's time to give them the sheets for challenge number 2. In this one, they will be trying to balance the heart with a feather of truth by cutting out the heart, which will then give them 3 sentences that will be used to help with aligning the canopic jars in the correct order. To decode the canopic jars, they'll simply rearrange the labels, which are intestines, liver, lungs, and stomach, and that will then connect with the data in the diaries to tell the kids which organ was originally in the jars. Then they'll solve the maths puzzles, put them in the sequence, and that will give them a maths puzzle using the heart 3 sentences, and that will allow them to work out what the weight of the feather of truth is and tell you that yes, they do balance. On to challenge number 3. Firstly, they'll need to cut out, fold and glue each of the obelisks and the pyramid. These have symbols all over them, and these symbols need to be aligned and matched to solve the puzzle. First up, you'll notice that the door to the pyramid is on one side, and one of the books will indicate that it therefore must face north. So put that door on the north side of the pyramid square. Now each of the obelisks can be aligned by following the relevant instructions in the book. For example, one instruction says all gods must face the temple, so they need to be all facing that way and in the right sequence. And then the kids will match the symbol on the pyramid to the symbol at the top of the obelisk and read that side, which will be the answer or part of the answer. The book contains a clue which tells the kids which order, which is north, east, west, south, and that will give you a 4-digit code, which again can be either just told to you directly or become part of a combination lock or bike lock. And they've done it! Once the kids solve the final challenge, it's time to congratulate and party. Woo-hoo! So pass them the We Crushed It posters as well as the final story sheet. Celebrate with them, take a selfie, and have an absolute blast of a time.